he stole this one.
I mean, it's interesting, right? Because a win is a win, absolutely. And I think a lot of people fail to remember at the end of the day, pit crews are who help win races. You can do as much as you can while you're in first, but and dominate the race like we saw with William Byron. But if you come down pit road and lose 2-3 spots because of a slower stop, that's endgame. That it happens, and I think we've seen that a lot. I think a driver, for example, I know we'll touch on Bubba Wallace's pit crew was one of the worst these past couple of years. Now they're ranked number one, as they said in the rankings today, and then you've seen his improvement this year as well. But going back to Denny Hamlin, I think a lot of people will say he stole one because it's Denny Hamlin, just because. But it's hard to say he stole it because I hate to say that just because if he was up front mostly all day long. I mean, he started third. He had the pace. He only led 10 laps, though. So can you say, yeah, he stole it because William Byron led the first 243 laps, and just because he had to come down pit road is the only reason why he lost the lead? So, yeah, I guess you can say he stole that one. But, I mean, for Denny Hamlin to come out of nowhere, not winning in almost a full calendar year to winning 2 in a row, I know we didn't have Progressive on the car this week, but I remember talking to Tanner in one of our, I think he was either a chat or on one of the shows. Like, I think this sponsorship has ignited a new flame under Denny Hamlin. I mean, he's two wins now, even though they weren't on the car as the primary. The Carl Edwards throwback to Sports Clips was, but yeah. So I guess did he steal one? Maybe. I guess you can say that. I know it's 11 against the world, right?
I will say that he stole it right or wrong. With all due respect to that 11 team, they obviously had speed to be a top 5 car from the get-go this weekend. As Matthew pointed out, they did start third for today's race. And had it not been for what I consider a strategy blunder by going down pit road after running only 3 laps on your tires, the first 3 laps of the race felt very silly for most of those teams and set most of them back. Well, luckily for Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, his old friend who had given him a love tap earlier in the race entering turn 3, was able to give him a bit of an olive branch with that lug nut caution that took longer than usual to come out for whatever reason. But anyhow, I don't think Hamlin had anywhere near the strongest car, not even anywhere near the strongest top 3 cars, but clean air was king today. And he got clean air on the final restart because his pit crew, who, again, as Matthew pointed out, are an integral part of every race team and can win, or if you're the 12 team, lose you races. And today it came down to who had the fastest pit stop and a good restart. And unfortunately for Ryan Blaney and the 12 team, that was not them today. But Denny Hamlin loves to pick up where other people left off, and he scooped up the victory, and his 11 against the world campaign is just as strong as it was the week before.
Hamlin's win, like you both said, he just stole it. In the chat room, Amber say he earned it. I feel like he stole the win, but this is just a part of motorsports. You can sometimes have a win, fall on your lap. In a way, this is what happened to Denny Hamlin. He overall positioned himself to get the win, but it was a big part of pit crew, which is just part of the race. I think what really just sort of got a lot of people thinking about, like, hold on a second, is because the way it looked like it was going to be Ryan Blaney. Kyle Larson doesn't spin with 4 laps to go. Unless somebody else had bad luck, we're likely going to be talking about Ryan Blaney getting the win, which he had the faster car. He got to the leader of Tyler Reddick, got around him. Tyler Reddick hit the wall. The rear tires were gone.